Did you know NASA just did something unprecedented? They've quietly activated their Planetary Defense System, not for an asteroid, but for a mysterious visitor from beyond our solar system. No big press conference, no flashy announcement, just a discreet message that has sent ripples through the astronomical community. What could be so unusual about this object that it triggered a global alert? Let's break down what's happening. The object in question is Comet 3, IATLAS. The 3I is key here. It means this is only the third interstellar object we've ever confirmed. A traveler from the vast emptiness between the stars. And its behavior is, to put it mildly, unexplained. On October 21st, the Harvard Minor Planet Center issued a technical notice, a bulletin that usually flies under the public's radar, but this one was different. It announced a campaign by the International Asteroid Warning Network, or IAWN, focused entirely on Comet 3, IATLAS. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just a comet. Well, here's why this is making astronomers sit up and take notice. The IAWN is a global network of observatories and scientists. Its primary job is to coordinate responses to celestial objects that pose a potential threat to Earth. Activating this network is not a routine procedure. It's reserved for situations that require serious, coordinated global attention. And this is the first time in history that an interstellar object has triggered such a campaign. Think about that for a moment. We've seen interstellar visitors before, like Oumuamua and Borisov. They were fascinating, for sure, but they didn't prompt this level of coordinated official scrutiny from our planet's defense network. So, what makes 3I ATLAS so different? What unexplained behavior did NASA and other agencies detect that made them take this extraordinary step? The official statement is quite reserved. It says the campaign, scheduled from November 2025 to January 2026, is an exercise designed to improve global detection capabilities. It's about testing our systems, our communication, and our ability to track a fast-moving object accurately. It's a planetary fire drill, if you will. The goal is to see how well we can characterize a potential threat, calculate its trajectory, and predict its future path. This is all crucial for what's called planetary defense, but the subtext is impossible to ignore. Why choose this specific interstellar comet for such a critical test? The term unexplained behavior is what's fueling so much speculation. Comets are notoriously unpredictable. They're essentially dirty snowballs that can change brightness, break apart, or even alter their course slightly as they warm up near the sun and release gas and dust. This is called outgassing. However, the quiet activation and the specific mention of unexplained behavior suggest this might be something more than typical cometary weirdness. Is it changing direction in a way that can't be explained by outgassing? Is its brightness fluctuating in an unusual pattern? Has its chemical composition shown something unexpected? These are the questions astronomers around the world are now racing to answer. By activating the IAWN, NASA is essentially crowdsourcing the problem. They're telling every observatory with the right equipment, point your telescopes at this object. We need all the data we can get, and we need it now. This coordinated effort will provide a flood of information astrometry, which is the precise measurement of its position and movement, and photometry, which measures its brightness and how it changes. Together, these data points will build the most detailed picture possible of 3I Atlas. This allows scientists to refine its orbit with incredible precision. When an object comes from interstellar space, its initial trajectory calculations can have a degree of uncertainty. The more we observe it, the smaller that uncertainty becomes. And when we're talking about planetary defense, reducing uncertainty is everything. We need to know not just where it's going, but where it will be months or even years from now. So, is Comet 3IATLAS a threat to Earth? Based on the available public information, there is no indication of a direct impact threat. The campaign is being framed as a preparedness exercise. It's a perfect opportunity. We have a real, high-speed object from outside our solar system passing through. What better target to use to test our global response capabilities? It's like a sparring partner showing up at your gym just when you need to practice for a big fight. This allows us to answer important questions. How quickly can we mobilize a global network of telescopes? How effectively can data be shared and analyzed between different countries and agencies? Can we accurately predict the trajectory of an object with an unusual origin and behavior? Testing this on a real object is infinitely more valuable than any computer simulation. It stress tests the entire system, from detection to communication to analysis. The timing of this is also significant. The campaign is set for late 2025 into early 2026. This window was likely chosen because it is the optimal period for observing the comet from Earth. It will be in a position where telescopes in both the northern and southern hemispheres can get a good look, maximizing the data collection. This event also highlights a major shift in how we view the cosmos. For decades, our planetary defense efforts have focused almost exclusively on asteroids and comets from within our own solar system, the so-called near-Earth objects. But the discoveries of Oumuamua, Borisov, and now 3I Atlas have forced us to recognize that threats can also come from interstellar space. These interstellar objects are a different beast entirely. They can be moving much faster than objects native to our solar system, having been ejected from their home star systems with great force. A higher speed means less warning time and a much more energetic impact if a collision were to occur. So, building the skills to detect and track these interstellar visitors is becoming a top priority. The secrecy, or rather, the lack of public fanfare surrounding this announcement is also interesting. Why not hold a press conference? It could be that NASA wanted to avoid causing public panic. The words planetary defense and global alert can sound alarming. By handling it through an official but discreet circular, they inform the scientific community without setting off widespread alarm. It's a need-to-know approach, and right now, the people who need to know are the astronomers and technicians who will be collecting the data. So, while we wait for this campaign to officially kick off, what can we expect? We'll likely see a series of updates and bulletins from the Minor Planet Center as data from around the world pours in. Scientists will be publishing papers analyzing the comet's light curve, its spectrum, and its refined orbit. We might finally get an answer to what that unexplained behavior was. This is a fascinating moment in space exploration and planetary science. We re-watching in real time as our global defense mechanisms are put to the test by a messenger from another star system. It's a story that combines the mystery of the unknown with the practical challenge of protecting our planet. It's a testament to how far we've come in our ability to watch the skies and work together as a species to understand our place in the universe. So, let's keep a close eye on Comet 3I, Atlas. It may not be heading for us, but it's teaching us invaluable lessons. It's helping us prepare for a future where we might not be so lucky. The universe is a vast and busy place, and it's good to know someone is on watch. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into a real-life cosmic mystery. What do you think is behind the comet's strange behavior? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on stories like this, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Thanks again for watching.